Hi guys, Dr. Jordan Axe here. I want to explain in detail the best protocol for gut and thyroid conditions. It's a modified version of the GAPS diet that I've created. Okay, and there's 5 different phases in this diet. I'm going to go over each phase and exactly how you do it so you can fully understand it. Okay, so really the basis of this protocol is the fact that we're trying to heal the gut and the immune system. And the example I always give is a lot of people are eating really healthy, but they're not getting results. Okay, it's the same thing if you sprain your ankle and you say, okay, I'm going to stop running and, you know, sprinting or doing whatever injured my ankle in the first place. If you stop sprinting, is your ankle ever going to heal if you keep walking on it? No, it's going to continue to micro traumas. You're never resting it. Your gut and your immune system are the same way. You can eat healthy all day, but if you don't rest it and rebuild it and rehab it, you're going to chronically have the same issues over and over. I don't care if you eat nothing but vegetables your whole life. That is not going to heal the gut, the thyroid, the adrenals, and the immune system. So with the GAPS diet, the best example I can give is it's just like when a baby's born. You don't give a baby raw salad when it's born. You start off with milk, liquids, things that are very easy to digest, things that are going to build the immune system. You then give a baby mushy, very easy to chew, to digest foods. Lastly, you give a baby, raw, harder things to eat. The GAPS diet's the same thing. We're trying to rebuild your immune system, your body from the ground up, just like a baby, okay? So again, we're going to start off with the very easy to digest foods and liquids. So the very first step, again, we're not going to start with liquid, we're going to start with Crockpot meats and vegetables just to get the ball rolling. We don't want to throw you into a liquid fast that's going to throw the system off too quickly. We want to ease our way into it. So start to add Crockpot meals. That's in the GAPS diet handout that you guys have. It's under phase 1. It's meat and vegetables and spices. Just read through the list. Any of those things you can put in a Crockpot, okay? You put those in a Crockpot for 6 to 8 hours and just add those to your diet quite a bit. Not completely, just to get your body used, learn how to cook it, learn how to eat it, and then spend a whole week, at least 7 days, eating nothing but Crockpot foods. Again, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm telling you guys, that's going to make a huge change. Just that 1 week, I get the craziest stories and huge transformations just from that one simple change. So again, you're just going to eat Crockpots for a week. Get your body used to it. Start slowly detoxing. It has everything in it your body needs to rebuild. Okay? The second thing we're going to do is a bone broth fast. Bone broth has types 1 through 4 collagen in it, minerals, literally just, I could go on and on. It has everything your gut needs to rebuild. So you're going to make bone broth. Again, that's in another video. You can learn exactly how to make that. You're going to drink nothing but that for anywhere from 3 to 7 days, depending on your motivation. So again, and on those 3 to 7 days, you want to try to relax if you can. Again, I did a 6-day and I just worked normal hours. But if you do that, you're not going to get the full benefits of that fast. You want to rest, try to read, lay by the pool, just let your body heal. And make that bone broth before you start this whole process, because that's a 24-hour process to make bone broth. So you want to have that in the freezer, in the fridge, ready to go. And when you're doing that first 7 days of Crockpots, drink bone broth during that period too. Okay? 7 days of Crockpots, 3 to 7 days of bone broth, liquid fast. We're then going to start back on just the Crockpot meals, anywhere from 2 to 4 days, just to break the fast, get your body used to eating again. From there, we're then going to work our way all the way back up to normal foods. Okay? So again, we're just eating Crockpots. The second thing we're going to add, that's stage 2 of your handout. So stage 2 is basically fats, egg yolks, avocados. Again, those fats are the building block for all cells, all hormones in the body. We want to turn your body into a fat-burning machine, not a sugar-burning machine. Okay, we've starved off all the bad bacteria, all the yeast, parasites, whatever's in your body. We've now basically starved to death. We're now adding fats to rebuild hormones, reduce inflammation in the body. Now your body is used to burning fat instead of sugar. So we've made a huge progress at this point. Phase 2 is adding fats. Phase 3, we're now going to start to add fermented foods. Anything fermented, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, whey water. The reason we're doing this is because we've now starved everything off. We now need to re-inoculate and replace, push all the bad out and add all the good back in through these fermented foods. And we do a wide variety of fermented foods because we want as many species and different colonies of bacteria as possible. We want diversity when it comes to the gut. Okay? Again, we're adding each of these. You're not just doing fermented foods, you're doing crockpots, fats, fermented foods. And another thing, do not move on to the next stage until your body is normalized where you're at. That's why I say anywhere from 2 days to 7 days. Everybody's different. Everybody's bodies react differently. So you want to make sure, you know, the gut and everything's working properly. You're not having any allergic reactions to something you're eating before you move on to the next phase, okay? That's why I'm here for support, so that you don't move on until you're comfortable with that stage, okay? Again, so now that's the third stage. The fourth stage is now we're just adding cooked meats and vegetables. Again, it doesn't have to be in a crock pot. It can be grilled, stir fries. As long as it's cooked, you can eat all meats and vegetables, plus everything else. Plus, read the list. There's some other fats you can start to add. Okay, now the fifth stage is we're going to add raw vegetables and we're going to add low sugar fruit. Again, we don't want to jump into eating normal food again, a lot of sugars, because the bad bacteria is going to try to come back. But we want to start to get your body producing enzymes, digesting raw vegetables and low sugar fruits. That is the very last stage. You're going to stay at this stage until we decide you can move on. Because again, we've rebuilt the gut at this point. You're feeling better, you've lost a lot of weight, you've detoxed. We don't want your body to rebound. Okay, we made a huge progress in a short amount of time. So you want to stay there for the time being and really start to add as many healthy fats as you can back into your diet. So your hormones can balance, good bacteria can continue to rebuild, that lining in your gut can start to rebuild. And really you want to keep eating or drinking bone broth during this entire process, because that's really the building block for the gut. Okay, so that is the modified GAPS diet that I have created. And again, it's the quickest, the best way to heal gut, autoimmune, and thyroid conditions. All right, thanks guys. We'll see you next time.